Hey, you guys, welcome back to Romance Review TV with Lady T. Got another recap for you guys. Married at First Sight US, Season 15, Episode 10, Moody Month-iversary. So, we're going to be talking about these couples celebrating their 1 month anniversary, which, we think should be sunshine and rainbows, but we got a lot of situations going on. But we're going to unpack all of this. So before we do, take a second to make sure you're subscribed to this channel, and please don't forget to like and share. So the first couple we're going to talk about is Morgan and Ben. Wow. So last week's episode left us with a cliffhanger with these two having this whole explosive argument, and things are still very tense. Now, after Alexis, which a lot of folks are calling this situation very messy, took it upon herself to share things with Ben, supposedly divulged in confidence to Justin, Morgan's trust, in her opinion, has been completely shattered. Now, she spoke with her mom seeking advice on this situation, and apparently Morgan revealed that Alexis told her everything and then stormed out of their apartment. Now, confused, Mr. Ben goes to Alexis and Justin apartments for answers, which lead Alexis calling Morgan, who is furious that he went to her asking for information. Okay, what did you think was going to happen? Of course, he went to where it came from when you refused to kind of give him an explanation on the issue and left. Now, we all don't know what he said to Justin, but I don't think it was, and a lot of us don't think it was, Alexis's place to get involved. She has her own issues to deal with when it comes to Justin. Now, Morgan and Ben, they were supposed to meet at their wedding venue to celebrate their 1 month anniversary, but instead she shows up to pretty much give him a piece of her mind. She even throws the roses he bought for her on the ground, and Morgan then demands that he explain why he was talking to Justin about her. Morgan, really? And what exactly is she trying to hide is the question. I mean, she tells the women things in private. They all talk about their husbands in private. Why can't the husbands have that same type of conversation? It seems very hypocritical. And especially after speaking to production, Morgan agrees to speak to Ben, and further kind of put him in this gaslight situation where he's feeling bad for confiding in another person. It really, really seems like a form of bullying. And I mean, just last week, he opened up about never feeling like he was enough. And the way she handled this situation was absolutely crazy. Now, Ben decided to return home. He was devastated. He grabbed some things to leave the apartment. So next up is Lindsey and Miguel. So on a lighter note with this couple, these two decided to look back at some pictures from their wedding day for their 1 month anniversary. Now, although there's some laughing, Miguel does share in a post interview that he felt like she was being a little negative during the experience. And I know we had to wonder, was there more that we didn't see? Because I don't remember seeing that in any of that scene. Later, when Miguel is asked about his relationship by other couples, he says things are pretty much going well. He said that sometimes he feel like he's sending mixed signals. 1 minute he's alarmed by something about his wife, and the next thing he says things are good. Now, Lindy, I don't know. I mean, she may not want to get too comfortable yet. We're halfway the season, but we'll have to, wait and see. But so far, I think they'll be fine. Okay, so let's talk about Stasia and Nate. And I actually like, this interaction this week with these two. So Stasia meets with her mom and is upset that Nate hasn't said he loves her. It's only been a month. Girl, calm down. Now, her mom advises her to have a little bit patience and a little trust until he can actually give her a reason not to do so. And I mean, I know a lot of folks feeling some kind of way about Nate. I don't have any issue with him. But, I can see why he could be ready to shut down, especially if she don't allow things to happen organically. Now, the thing is, she got to realize that she has to have some small things that they've accomplished. She has to take notice of those things. Nate agreed to go to therapy. He attempted to open up, and this is not something that's just going to happen overnight. It's only been 30 days. Now, Nate and Stasia also go sign post-nups agreement at the lawyer's office. Now, he thinks this would be a step in his wife trusting his intentions. Later during their date, Nate confronts Stasia on how her distrust made him feel. And now, Nate, this whole thing about moving into her house, a lot of people had issues with that, but she was the one that said that she wanted to do that. And it is a big step, and it looked like he's willing to take that step. But, Stasia want to make sure that he shows whatever vulnerability he has. And he did say he's beginning to fall in love with his wife, so I'm hoping that that's actually pretty genuine versus him feeling pressure to do so. But we'll have to wait and see how things unfold. And they got matching tattoos. Now, I did hear about the spoilers on that way, months ago when they started the season, and I think there's another tattoo that they're going to get together. So obviously that could be a great sign that the two of them are in this for the long haul. Some people thought maybe it's a little bit too soon, and how they feel that the jury is out on this relationship. But hey, it seems if you getting your body tatted, they must, there's some validity in the fact that they're probably going into this for the long run. So let's talk about Alexis and Justin. So Justin meet up with his brother to give him an update on married life. And Justin is starting to kind of second guess the way he communicates based on the feedback Alexis gave him. Meanwhile, Alexis is meeting with her friend to express her frustrations. Now, she's extremely drained, or she feels extremely drained by what she calls Justin's emotional outbursts. But she got to also remember that she is part of the issue because she keeps nagging Justin to death until he reacts to these things too. Now, during a group dinner, Alexis refuses to share anything on her marriage despite everyone else doing so. Now, when Justin gets offended, she tells him and everyone that he lacks the ability to self-regulate. Now, she goes and she starts crying, saying that she's hurt. Okay. But, I think Justin and the rest of us is just a little bit confused by all of this. The way she's communicating the issue is also very confusing as well. And the cameras picked up her saying that she feels that she has to continuously coddle Justin when she goes to the bathroom. And, I can understand because he's a sensitive guy, but she also needs to be a little bit more direct too and give some clarity. And last but not least, let's talk about Kristin and Mitch. So Kristin is feeling very conflicted in her marriage to Mitch. So on one hand, they have a lot of fun. And then on the other hand, she doesn't feel fully accepted. Now, they relive these whole memories of their wedding day on their romantic weekend getaway for their whole 1-month anniversary. However, during that group dinner, Kristin finally tells Mitch exactly how she feels. Now, she feels things have been going well in the marriage because she had been so considerate of his feelings, I should say, rather than her own. And she is tired of making all of the effort for somebody who hasn't proven to be just as accommodating. She wants reciprocity. And, we all knew it was a matter of time before things kind of blew up and come to a head. However, Mitch encouraged her to be true to herself, and promises that he won't shut down. So we have to see. I'm wondering if that's actually the case. Did he just say that in front of the group, or when it actually happens, is he going to, stonewall the situation, So, but I mean, if she starts to open up and be truthful and give some clarity about his actions, there might be a change in their relationship. So we'll have to see. Okay, so let me know what you guys think. Let's get the conversation started down in the comment section. Do you guys actually think Nate is genuinely falling in love with Stasia? Mitch and Kristin, do you think they're only happy because she's making so many concessions and bending for him and not the other way around so much? And then finally, is Morgan wrong to expect Ben to not have conversation and confide in the other husbands the same way she confided in the other wives? Make that make sense. So until the next video, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you soon. Bye.